Okay. Hi and welcome to Permaculture TV.
Hi, hi. How are you?
Good. Could you just introduce yourself and explain where you're from and
My name is Padma. I came from India, southern part of India, from Hyderabad. I'm working for Aranya Agricultural Alternatives. Here we have Climate Forum has sponsored us. So previously we are working with the permaculture in India. Aranya Organization has developed permaculture farm to know the farmers how permaculture will impact the food security, give the food security, and it is this farm is being helped to the so many farmers and researchers and policymakers to know the permaculture concept. Similarly, where we are working in other part in Andhra Pradesh, there we are planting with. We are working with 1,000 families. So there all farmers are dependent on rain-fed agriculture. So through the permaculture concept, we are introducing tree-based farming systems. In the rain-fed agriculture systems, annuals as depend on the rain. If the tree-based farming is there, at least if they lose the rain annuals of the crops, at least they can get the tree crops. So that kind of assurance permaculture concept is giving to the farmers. It's a one kind of solution to the farmers. So that is one part. Another part where we are working is water resource management. So wherever the water bodies are there, we are mobilizing and organizing farmers and creating awareness farmers on the water resource management. So then the farmers will be efficiently use the water to take up the production. So here wherever we are working, so previously 1 million cubic feet of water they used to grow 6 acres of the paddy. Now after awareness, creating awareness among the farmers, now the per mcft of the water, so they are growing 8 to 9 acres of the paddy. That's a great tremendous change I can see from the efficient management of the. So one side we are talking about the climate change and how to mitigate them. So how to, in the adoption technologies also we need to discuss in this aspect. Efficient management of the resources is one part. For the another side is the plantation. Plantation will give the good future for us, and we can see plants can reduce the COT, it will absorb the COT, and it will give oxygen to the people. So one side we are greening the planet, another side we are managing the resources. So management of the resources is very very efficient way we have to utilize them. So that is another thing. So another thing, when we are talking about the food security, how permaculture concept is helping the farmers to reduce the food security problems. So wherever we are working, so by growing small kitchen gardens, by giving small packet of seeds, vegetable seeds in homestead gardens, and they will get some kind of vegetables for their regular needs to reduce the malnutrition problems. At the same way, in the farming systems also, tree-based farming systems and vegetables and multi-diversified farming system, diversified cropping systems are helping the farmers to mitigate the problems of the climate change. So these kind of concept in the permaculture concept, even recycling of the things. Many farmers they used to use the organic chemical fertilizers. Now they are turning into the organic farming system, recycling of the agriculture waste, tree waste, and they are doing mulching and other things. They are doing the soil coverage. Through that, in the soil also ecological system they are managing. If they manage the soil fertility, we can grow healthy plant, healthy food. At the same, plants and food are healthy, so whoever are consumers, we will become healthy and we can work very efficiently. This is the my small brief message to Copenhagen, COP15. This permaculture concept we need to promote in broader way. For that, whoever is another way where we are working in the cities, whoever is consumers and producers are there, and consumers doesn't know that what kind of problems their producers are facing. So consumers and producers they need to be interacted together, and consumers has to support to producers, producers has to support to the consumers. Then consumers will producer will produce the whatever the needs of the consumers. And the similar way organic, the trust building up. When you are buying from the market, we don't know where we are getting from. If you have very good contact with the producers, then direct contact with the farmers, we are helping the farmers to produce the good product. And at the same way, as a consumers, we are taking healthy food, safe food for our healthiness. So these kind of interactions we are taking. Another thing, what we in the, even urban also, whatever the waste we are using, one is the plastics, another is the recycling things. So plastics we are keeping in separate box, and what recyclable, reusable, decomposable things we are giving in the separate box. This decomposable material we are making into the compost, and this is being supplied to the farmers to grow the food of the consumers. So these kind of linkages we need to develop further. And even city people also, they use lot of electricity and lot of water. They are the most energy conservers. So there also we are giving some message to the city based people, urban people. So they have to use less electricity, and they have to use less water to minimize the things. Air conditions, in ours is a tropical country, most of the people they will go for air condition. So now when we are talking about all those things, they are also reducing their consumption of the resources, and they are little more conscious about that. And another thing I can say, wherever the most of the people they feel that by using four-wheeler it's very crazy in India. But even though whoever are using the cars, they can contribute in another way by planting trees, by supporting something. So that's what we are encouraging whoever is having the consuming the resources to support another kind of activity to reduce to mitigate the CO2. That's what we are doing as an organization. This is